As the school year quickly approaches, there is still a lot of construction underway at Mankato West High School before students report next week.
Enough to cancel an open house. Aaron Stuvey has this progress report.
Time is ticking down to the new school year, with less than a week until the school bell rings for Mankato freshmen. But as that time draws near, uncertainty still remains for some students. The significant construction on Mankato West has had crews on a tight schedule all summer long. Wednesday was supposed to be the open house for Mankato West, allowing families to get accustomed to the building before the school year starts. Now that open house has been postponed until further notice, citing a couple of factors in a letter to parents. The first is the building itself. The district says that the building's air conditioning isn't up and running, and there are concerns with air quality in places like the auditorium. The second reason given was the school's parking lot, saying that the lot is behind schedule and won't be completed until Friday. In a statement to KYC, the district added that a transformer outage over the weekend affected power and internet access, and that staff were displaced from the building for a while earlier this week. The district did say that despite the cancellation of the open house, classes at the school will go on as scheduled. Freshmen report to Mankato West on Monday, and everyone else starts class on Tuesday. In Mankato, Aaron Stuvey, KYC News Now.
Voters passed a $105 million school bond in 2023. Part of that money pays for updating and expanding academic, fine arts, and athletic spaces at West High School and building secure entrances at schools district-wide.